Welcome to this week's episode of DPV. It's a new car day here. I thought it was going to be my first Chevy, but it turns out it's not going to be my first Chevy. I did own a Chevy Celebrity for like 2.5 minutes. But before we do that, I got to move a whole bunch of stuff. And that's exactly what I need is another project. But this one kind of fell into my lap. And when they're cheap, you got to get them. So we're going to move a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully everything fires up. Unload some cars, move some cars. Ready? Go.
We got everything moved. The only thing that had trouble starting was the wagon. I think it's got a bad battery. It's an old battery. Grandpa's truck and the old Ranchero fired up instantly, so that's always good. Ranchero made a dump run this week, and I've been driving it at least once a week, so no surprise there. But Grandpa's truck firing up is good. We got the trailer, got it ready. We got hour and a half of daylight. Let's see if we can get out of here tonight. If not, we'll get it first thing in the morning. I think I'm gonna pull it down by the shop to be closer to the tools and such. But I don't like the driveway so narrow. Probably because I stacked stuff right on the edge. Here it is, in all its glory. 1992 G30. She's got your 90s Chevy paint, but it's got a high roof, got a V8. It's a 1 ton, so it should, sweet. So I got a 14 bolt V8, 4L80E. Ow, just hit my head on the Continental tire carrier. Don't know if there's a tire in there. There is, probably the original spare. I got keys. So what we're gonna do, hopefully back this up, 3-point turn, and then winch it on to the trailer. All right, game plan, I think.
I locked it.
Oh, I hope not. I can't get it turned around without dumping my trailer and doing a bunch of stuff. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna load it backwards, get it out of here, go down to the parking lot down there for the marina, and flip it around down there. Is that a plan? I think it's a plan.
Yeah, you're good.
Tire's a little low.
Really broke it.
Did have a slight casualty. Wasn't watching everything. That's what you get when you get kids helping you. A little bit of damage. I think that we'll screw it back on. We'll see what happens when we get home. But I don't.
Dad, ramps.
Yep, we gotta get the ramps in. Yeah. She's unloaded. So it looks like 13 was the last year it was registered. But didn't put it in the right spot. All right, that's fine. She's a 92. Don't have paperwork on her yet, but I will get her. And as bad as this looked when I had it on the trailer, I think I'll be able to get this back up into place. It did crack a little bit, but I think I can reinforce some extra bolts, some sheet metal screws, and I can get that back up. But yeah, let's, it does look like I need another button there. That's all right. Let's see what we got. On the inside, we got a battery currently turned up to 11, but it looks like someone has been, ooh, it is the Starline motor coach out of, looks like Salt Lake City, Utah. Starline. All right, so, ooh, looks like it's got some boom booms in it. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, little baby TV. Oh, come on, VHS player. Oh, 10 disc. That's a CD player. Oh, yes. AC/DC VHS player. Awesome. This is going to be awesome. Looks like kids' headphones go in there. It's got a nice headliner. It's the high roof. Looks like someone's already been in to the motor area. But that's all right. Front we got the old dog house. Seats leave something to be desired, but that's all right. What are we working with here? Hood's up, check the oil. We're about a quart low. Getting ready to try to pull this battery out. It was, it's gotta be a front post. So I think the only thing I have at the front post is Grandpa's truck has a Optima in there with both. So I'll see if I can get that to go in there. But when I was pulling this apart, that's not a small block. We got the old big block power in this beast. I'm excited to see what we do for a burnout, but yeah, 454. It never happens to me where they undersell the size of the engine. I was told it was 350. I'm gonna have to drop the fuel tank because I'm sure that's gonna be gummed up. Might get some fuel cleaner tomorrow. What time is it? Oh, it's only 1:30. I got time. Found out it does have a onboard charging battery tender, so I'll throw a battery on here and then I'll get this plugged in and see if we're actually charging, because that would be cool to use just right now. Well, that's a top post. What do I do? Ranchero and Bob share a battery, which is the one on the charger right now in there. This has a bad battery. Is it time to buy another battery? I don't want to do that. They're not making them any cheaper. I guess I will run to the old store real fast, snag a battery, maybe some cleaner. Can't believe it. Big block power. All right. Unfortunately, this does take a very specific type of battery. Front post, only that size. Does have the go handle, so let me struggle cuddle this thing in here. And I did buy a better battery. Man, that is a struggle cuddle to get that. Oh, not even in there yet. There we go. All right, battery in. I don't have a battery tie down. Might want to look for one of those. But let's see if it works. It'd be awesome, because I wouldn't have to. Because changing that battery, I mean, it's not the worst battery. All right, got 12.48 volts with it off. 12.7. And the number's going up. Yeah, 12.75. 12.77. Yeah, all right, I think that works. But I got dinner plugged in, so. All right, let's see if I can turn this thing over. Is there any way to get to the pulley? Big grit. Oh, good.
Good.
It's free. I should probably get myself an inline spark tester, but since I don't have one of those, oh, I gotta plug the battery. Meat's done. I think that's like the standard pickup lock tie down device, so that should be easy to find. Yeah, let's go see if we have spark. Probably gonna need to change these plugs.
Yes! Barely.
Wait, wipers work? Okay.
Good. Wipers still work? Oh,
Let's see if I have spark here.
More air in it, so it can like make it pop.
Oh, I have good spark. One of these I'm pretty sure is fuel supply, and one of them is fuel return, as they both go out that way. So I'm not sure which is which. I'm gonna look up a quick picture on the interweb. Going through some electronics here when I got a battery in it, and sirens work. That's good. PA doesn't work. That's all right.
We got animal noises.
Yeah, we do. This does also do. Wait. Cat. All right.
They left a tool in here for you.
Oh, perfect. That's a screw. All right. Also, there is a CB with powered antenna. What? Still works.
Really cool.
So that's cool. Got to figure out if fuel pump is on the frame rail or in the fuel tank. All right. trying to track down a fuel pump relay, but look at this. And the light's gonna go out because the wire, oh, maybe. It is, and it looks like it's on like a factory style plug, but it is a, uh-oh. Like I said, there it goes. But it's a flashlight. A decent one. And yeah, and then it just winds up. Never seen that working before. All right. Well, looking for a fuel pump relay. Should be one right here according to the old interwebs. So once I track that down, I'm gonna try to force power to it and then see if it's the fuel pump not getting power or if I gotta change the fuel pump. If I gotta change the fuel pump, the only thing I think I saw in town was take the old sending unit apart and put in a new pump. They didn't have a full sending unit. So we got the van jacked up on the old Ramparooskies. I got Zeke in the driver's seat. I'm gonna climb under here. I got the wiring harness disconnected. Coming back here, there is this 3-wire connector that goes right here on the frame. I'm pretty sure this is fuel pump and fuel gauge. So I'm going to just see if I have positive on one of those. All right, turn it on. Okay, turn it on again. Turn it off. Okay, turn it on. Turn it off. Alright, so those outside wires, if they're getting 12 volts, so that tells me that the pump is getting voltage, but it's not pumping. I think this tank's gonna be super easy to drop. Gonna have those 2 strap bolts right there. My connections for my vent are right there, and then my fill has a hose clamp right there. Sometimes they bury that way up under there or way up inside the fender where you can't hardly get to it, but Chevy has a hard, it runs hard pipe all the way to there, so that's where the connection is. Super easy to get to. So, and I'm not gonna be able to put a new pump in today. This has the oversized tank, which has a different fuel pump according to the parts store. So might have to just get one on Rock Auto, get it coming. This thing is extremely clean under here. So pretty stoked about all of that. Fuel pump showed up. A couple other things I think I bought. Oh yeah, accuracy, precision. Yep. Yes, most important part. Got me made it. Who do we get today? Oh yeah, Chad Chevy. Little Tahoe. If you don't have a shop fridge full of Rock Auto magnets, what are you doing with your life? Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Fuel pump assembly. And the reason I went with a fuel pump assembly instead of just, I could have just replaced the fuel pump, but it was more expensive in town to buy just the fuel pump than it was to buy this whole assembly online. I noticed the fuel gauge wasn't moving. And so either one, it's on Ultra E, or 2, the sending unit wasn't working. So I thought I'd just figure I'd buy both and then I'd have it. So all right, well let's drop this tank and throw it in. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to drop this tank. Oh, I also noticed, let's see here. Yeah, it's got a leak. It appears it is leaking around the oil filter. That might be okay. Yeah, it looks like the oil filter housing is leaking. All right, that might not be that bad. Okay. But I can't get my big fat body underneath there. Okay. Pulled the inlet and the vent. Got one of the strappy doos down. Got the electrical disconnected. Does look like, oh, are those? Looks like that has screw-on fuel lines. So I'm gonna get a jack under here and then drop this last strap. Oh yeah, so much dirt right in the eye. How is it that like this stuff can like find your eye just so easily? It's all the way loose. Ooh, there it goes. Oh, 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 oh. I got some dirt on my eyes, and there's a frame connection on the back side of that wiring harness I gotta figure out. But it's been undercoated, so I can't tell what the fastener is. And then it looks like we got two hardline connections here. Quick disconnect. I might vacuum this up so we don't get... Ooh, I did get a new vacuum for Christmas. Let me go bust that out real quick. All right, got all the hose disconnected. Got the nut off that wiring loom hold up. This rig is just a menagerie of standard and metric, and it doesn't really make sense what's metric and what's standard. Nut on the wiring harness was 3/8, but these tubing fittings on the fuel lines were metric. It's been very confusing and kind of a pain in the butt. But I threw a little bit of lube on the old on that ring right there. I'm gonna get this tank out of here, and then we will compare fuel pumps. And lock rings up. Break the seal. Oh yeah. It does not smell good. Well, that's probably why the fuel pump wasn't working. The fuel pump was not connected to the old outlet line, so a lot of rust. Oh, and that doesn't, I mean it does now, but I just moved it, but it wasn't moving very freely. Whew, that smells ripe. Oh yeah. These plastic parts are just goo. I'm gonna vacuum up some more of this here on this ring. I'm gonna go dispose of this fuel in accordance to the EPA. I'll be right back. That was some of the worst fuel I've ever, that's my EPA approved container. That's some of the worst fuel I have ever seen. So now let's grab the old pump and just kind of line it up with the new one. Check, check, checkity check. Everything looks the same. I mean, except, you know, cleaner and better. All right, we'll get rid of this. Get that sock in. Then all right, we got the old Harbor Freight motorcycle jack here. Also very handy for transmissions. So I'm gonna get this up high enough that I can shimmy in here. Shimmy, shimmy. Jack this up just a little bit. Get close enough that I can get these lines connected. Oh. I broke a hose clamp, so I need to go try to track down a hose clamp real quick, and then I can put the tank up there. So I was able to fix the hose clamp, so no need to get a new one. All right, here comes the fun part. We got one ratchet strap in, precariously holding the tank in. I'm gonna try to get this jack in there to jack it up. It'd be really sweet if I had like another set of hands out of my chest, another set of arms coming out of my chest, but this is life is solo wrenching. Sweet. Okay. That was actually easier than I thought. Now I've just gotta kind of tighten this up in Oh, back and forthy. When I was sliding that hose on, apparently there was a bracket on the hard metal line, and when it twisted, it ripped the bracket off, and where the bracket was welded to that pipe, it ripped the pipe. So my preliminary solution is I took a piece of heater hose from Bob and I split it down the back. I put it over the pipe right there, and then 2 hose clamps on either side of the hole. The hole's like right there, and then I tightened them down real good. I was trying to put some epoxy in there, but I couldn't find anything that was like gasoline, not soluble. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It wasn't compatible with gasoline, so I got those hose clamps on there real tight. So let's add some more fuel, and we'll see if she leaks again. All right, well, it doesn't look like it's leaking, so. All right, so it's got 2-ish, 2.5 gallons in. Probably not enough. I'm gonna look around here real quick and see if I can find another couple gallons.
Oh, there you go. Now we're closing. Now we are closing.
So fuel tank's in, all the lines are in. Let's see if we can hear the fuel pump this time. I might not have enough fuel in there. I might need to run to the store and get some more fuel. With the key on, we got fuel going all the way up to the carburetor, fuel injection, whatever it is, throttle body. We're gonna finish off the rebuilding of the with this injector cleaner.
Sorry if you can't see it, but hey, we're doing it.
Yep, just, oh wait. Oh no, oh, it's in there. Just jam it all the way in there. Jam it in there fast. There you go. Just leave it. Arise without a Behrman, so I grabbed some Lucas. Wait, it's kind of thick, buddy. We want it to go.
Oh, it's really thick.
It's thicker than a Snicker. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cap me. All right, put the gas cap on. I got this. Nope, I missed. Gas cap.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to have like a loop.
Okay. Now.
Hopefully it doesn't leak this time.
See, it doesn't leak this time. These aren't squirting though. I think these are supposed to be squirting. Yeah, I think tomorrow's or Monday's project is going to be pulling those bowls apart and seeing what's gummed up in there. All right, we'll try again Monday. All right, we are back on the carbonator. Talking to a buddy about getting inside one of these and cleaning it all up, and turns out he had another one just on his shelf that he let me appropriate from him. So also apparently this one's got marine injectors in it or something, so it's got a little bit bigger injectors. I don't know what that means, but I do know that means we're gonna get worse gas mileage, so that'd be nice. So I'm going to bust this. It's not the right size. Bust this loose, and ooh, I'm gonna need 2 hands. All right, let me get this swapped out. All right, got them both out here on the bench, and the only thing that is different, which is like, I'm gonna call this a throttle position sensor, because it depends on where the blade, this is different on both of these, and so I can't just drop this one in. All right, so I'm gonna pull this one apart and try to clean it, and if that doesn't go good, I'll pull this whole injector assembly and just set it on there. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no good. This is gonna be glue inside of here. This supposedly came off my buddy's big block Chevy pickup that he switched over to diesel. Correct. To figure out what these broke these two vacuum lines here, and this is just stamped into the top. There's 92 and 88, which that's a 92 van, so this might be, I have no idea if this is where they stamped the year, but that says 92 and this says 88, and I don't remember what year that square body crew cab is. But a few differences are this front here has an extra, on the older one has an extra port here that's not there, but those are plugged off, which look like those plugs have been there a minute, so you might even not have these other lines that I have. So all right, well, I can go plug this in and see if we get squirty squirty. Use throttle body with the other injectors on it, and let's see if I can get some. We're gonna be trying to watch for spray coming out. I don't know. Ooh, it's already wet. Oh, we got some. We got good spray, I think. I can't see on that side. I mean, it's spraying. Ooh, there is some. Whoa. Alright, it's got the charger on. Let's see what happens. Oh, hey! Oh. Hey, do you just need to run for a minute? What do you need? The injectors look like it's throwing a lot of fuel down there. Hey! Oh, it sounds good! Is it blowing a little bit? We got a little bit of carbon buildup. Not running a long time, but good. Yeah, I got a big one. All right, so let me try to figure out what cables I need. Do a little cleanup, see if I have a transmission. But, yeah. A little bit of water running out the tailpipe, that's probably alright. Uh-oh, why are we, whoa. We probably don't have a ton of fuel in there either. I don't know if the gas gauge works. Oh. Alright, let me do some cleanup though, but we got a runner. Deals are still out there, you just gotta find them. But yeah, I think I got a runner. This is gonna be awesome. All right, well, nothing's picked up, but I got the back end off of the jack stands. I just wanna see if I have a transmission. Ooh, there's reverse. Ooh, it shifts good. Oh, and I got good brakes. This is awesome. The steering column's a little loose, but is that wet? No, it's not wet. All right. I did notice that. Oh, whoa, horn works. Did notice that down a little bit brake fluid, DOT 3. Premium .3 from a bottle that's definitely spent the summer, at least one, in the bed of a pickup truck somewhere. Oh, there's the fill line. That level. Ooh. That is not the bestest looking fluid, but you know what? I think it's alright. Does this need? That has a min line. Is that the max line up there? I think. But it's got good brakes. I do need to do some actual cleanup before but I think I'm gonna try to run this to the car wash. But not right now. I have to run pick the kids up from school. I do need 2 of the hoses. This one, you can't probably see, but there's 2 of them back there. One of them is this little 1/8 inch. It goes to the EGR, I believe. I believe that's the EGR underneath the base plate for the throttle body. And then the other one goes into the crankcase. It looks like it's like crankcase ventilation, or like a PCV valve. So it looks like I need the EGR line and the PCV one. So that is not promising. That has been completely wrapped with electrical tape. I'm not sure why. It might not have AC. That might need to be rectified. Well, sweet. Running, driving, stopping. What more can you ask for? I mean, it drove all of 4 feet, but still, if it drives 4 feet, it'll drive a mile. If it drives a mile, it'll drive 10. If it drives 10, it'll drive 1,000. So, really, she's good to go. Oh, I do need to throw this bad boy. Beer fridge. What do we got here? I lost a bunch of them. I don't know where they all went, but starting the collection again. All right, after a short hiatus, we are back on the 1-ton van. Don't have a name for it yet. Maybe big butt. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But while changing out the throttle body or fuel injection, we broke some vacuum lines. I have been unable to find direct replacements, so I just got some vacuum hose, and I'm going to just hook them up best I can. All right. This is not the easiest engine to work on. What was I just pulling on? All right, well, I bought 4 different sizes of vacuum hose, and none of them are right. So that's cool. And then what is this? I know you can't see anything I'm doing, but that makes 2 of us. All right, you can't see anything. I can't see anything. These vans are a pain. Never worked on a van like this before, and access is very much limited. Ooh, that needs to be moved a little bit. All right, but down in there's 2 black shiny hoses. Take my word for it. But let's just see if it sounds like it runs any better. That side is spraying good. I gotta run around to the other side. That injector's spraying good too. Alright, dude, just for your viewing pleasure, I'm pretty sure that's what your truck's supposed to look like when you start it up. I think those vacuum leaks are really causing some issues, because that sounds way healthier. Sweet. All right, so now we must reassemble all of this. I really want to make sure I'm done in here though before I put everything back on, you know what I mean? I can't foresee what all else I would need under here. I need a wing nut for my air cleaner. All right, I'm gonna go find a 1/4 ring nut, ring nut, yeah. First day with the English language, it's always rough. I'm gonna go find a wing nut, pop this up in the air, change the oil. Wing nut, air cleaner, I'll at least get the air cleaner and that whole assembly back on. Ooh, I think I got a new air cleaner in the mail. Let me go try to track down some parts. Yep, found them. Oh, the air filter was on the clearance, so it's a good reminder. Anytime you're buying something on your Rock Auto order, scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on clearance and just see what they have available for your rig. I've bought spark plugs for under $1 a piece. This air cleaner was under $3. I want to say it was 2 something. But yeah, a Wix air filter. Gonna throw that guy on. Gonna throw this Wix fuel filter in. Gotta get some, got some motor oil and a filter to throw on, but let's throw this together. How does one, let me put this in first and just see. New filter, all right. That's all right. Multiple trips is fine. Oil change with the 51060. Feller told me to put the date and miles on there. I usually throw a sticker up there in the corner, but silver Sharpie works really well on these black Wix filters. You know, trying to find a paint pen, silver Sharpie. So I'm gonna change the oil, throw in the fuel filter, and yeah, I think that must be metric because I can't find a nut to throw on there. So this filter doesn't look all that bad, so she'll get thrown on the shelf for a revival if need be. Well, that could have been done better, but you know, it's only a life-saving device. I think it'll be all right. Ooh, what is this? Come on. All right, that's cleaned up. Something might have been kissed in the front here. Teenagers. Did not shoot out of there like I thought it would. Veteran still around anymore? I know our local one closed. Chevy does have the superior design with the vertical oil filter that you can fill up. Ford likes to do that. Come in at the side. These are some beefcake A-arms on this thing. It is a 1-ton, but damn. She thick. Just found this port, so that'd be real cool if that was engine oil fill. Yeah. I can't see it, so there's no way you can see it, but way down in there, maybe from the other side. And that line around front runs right here to right here, and it just dumps in the top of the valve cover. So I'm gonna need a funnel of some sort. Pause, please. Funnel acquired. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is not ideal. This is bad choice. Poor choices were made. Slowly pour it in. No, you can't. No, this funnel won't work. Maybe if I turn it. All right, one fuel can mod later. I think I'm gonna try to attempt this without spilling nearly as much. Oh, no, wasn't watching. Watching the down. It's cool, you just wanna lubricate the internals and the externals of your engine. That's why I keep all the lube on the inside. Pepper some around on the outside, especially places that heat up a lot, like belts, exhaust. You know, it's good for it. I would feel if I was, you know, in the trades RT4J, right tool for the job, I would have had the proper funnel for this, but that would require another trip to the hardware store. So. All right, so I think our next step is gas station. If I can sneak this out of here. Run to the gas station, put a little fuel in it, maybe Run down to the car wash, huh? Forgot changing the fuel filter, so I might as well do that while it's still up. Oh, right in the eye. Fuel in my armpit. And my eyeball. Alright, sweet. Nothing appears to be leaking. Move this. Move my block. Yeah. Yoink. What are we at here? Ooh, let's not run over. I'm gonna back out, but let's not run over this guy. Well, the girl's all cleaned up. Is it perfect? No. I mean, we got some paint chips. We got some stuff I might address, probably not. But we already planning a big trip with this old van. Next summer, we're gonna hit a big old national park. So yeah, stick around for, I mean, that's a long ways out, but the van will be around. I'm gonna do some other maintenance for it. But for the most part, she runs, she drives, she stops, she goes. All the things you need to do in a rig. And yeah, good deals are out there. You just gotta look for them. So until next time, wheel it, wreck it, rinse it, repeat. See ya.